Thank you for logging on to the Voice Sports Network for this broadcast of high school sports. We encourage you to go to the games and support your area teams.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Norwell Lady Night Basketball here on WellsCountyVoice.com. Thanks for joining us on YouTube this evening, folks, as your Lady Knights are at Concordia High School taking on the Lady Cadets. We're just about ready to get started here. A little bit late getting on. This is Greg Van Meter along with Derek Decker and Noah Tobias bringing you the action this evening here from the Catbird seat at Concordia High School as the 4-0 Lady Knights take on the 2-3 Lady Cadets from Concordia. Concordia with a little bit slower start, I think, than what they would have expected this year, Derek.
Yeah, that's right. And normally they bring a really good team to the table. They're coming off their 38-point loss to Homestead, as a ton of teams in this area do. Definitely looking for a little bit of vengeance tonight and taking it out on the Norwell Lady Knights.
Yeah, Coach Thornton mentioned after Saturday afternoon's game that these Concordia Cadets will have a little blood in their eye after the thumping they took from Homestead in their last outing. They were beaten 80-42. Their other two losses were to Fort Wayne Northrop and East Noble. East Noble with a very strong squad this year in the NE8. And, of course, Homestead and Northrop now a part of the SAC. Concordia's two wins were against former NE8 opponents and current opponents of Norwell, New Haven, and Belmont. They thumped both of those teams pretty good. Norwell, of course, 4-0 with wins over Dwenger, Wayne, Canterbury, and Northwood to start the season. Of course, Dwenger and Wayne, both SAC teams, both very good. Canterbury, traditionally strong, down a little bit this year. Norwell went up there and really kind of handed it to him by 25 points. And then, maybe most surprisingly of all, Norwell with a 32-point victory at home on Saturday afternoon over the Northwood Panthers. They traditionally have an excellent program as well. And, of course, you will recognize several names this year from following this Concordia team the last couple of years. Shania Kelly, one of the better interior players for Concordia. They have some big shoes to fill in Aaron Adair and Rachel Kmeyer, who graduated last year. Addie Gephardt, I think I recall that name from last year. And, of course, DeJour Young, who was a dominant player for them over the last few years, graduated as well. I look for Kelly to be have a good game tonight, as we'll join Concordia in a moment of prayer.
Spread your protective hand over all of the players and keep them from injury or harm. Enable players, coaches, cheerleaders, and referees to perform to the best of their God-given abilities. May all of the fans show good sportsmanship and cheer for their team and not against their opponent. Remind us that we are your creation, and may all that we do and say during this competition bring honor and glory to your name. In the name of Jesus we pray. Amen. And now please remain standing and join in the singing of tonight's national anthem.
just about set now for the starting lineups, and we will join the PA announcer here at Concordia for those lineups. First up for Norwell.
5'4" senior, number 14, Madison Dunn. 5'9" senior, number 24, Stephanie Conrad. 5'9" senior, number 32, Quinn Sheldon. And the 5'3" senior, number 34, Casey Strunk. Norwell is coached by Eric Thornton. He is assisted by Jason Fritsch and Shannon Walters. And now the starting lineup for your Concordia Cadets. A 5'6" sophomore, number 5, Paige Patterson. A 5'7" freshman, number 12, Carissa Garcia. A 5'8" senior, number 23, Addison Gephardt. A 5'10" junior, number 24, Shania Kelly. And the 5'11" sophomore, number 44, Libby Hetler.
Once again, those starters for Norwell, it's Sawyer, Dunnick, Conrad, Shelton, and Strunk for head coach Eric Thornton, who's now 273 and 144 in his 19th year at Norwell. For Concordia, it's Patterson, Garcia, Gephardt, Kelly, and Hetler for head coach David Miller, now 203 and 88 in his 13th year at Concordia. And Coach Miller starting a very young lineup. Patterson and Hetler are sophomores. Of course, Kelly a junior, Gephardt a senior, and Carissa Garcia a 5'7" freshman. Now, I think those heights might be stretched a bit, but I'm sure they play taller than what they are listed, as Kelly and Conrad will tip off at center court, and Casey Strunk able to steal the tip. Kelly actually won the tip. Very athletic junior. There's a backdoor pass and a good one, but Norwell doing a good job of being patient. And look at Madison Dunnick. She is absolutely on fire as she gets the scoring started for the Knights this evening. Get that overlay out of there.
10 seconds.
Good defense by Quinn Shelton on the top of that 1-3-1 trapping zone. They get a 10-second call against a very young backcourt in Concordia, starting a sophomore and a freshman back there in Patterson and Garcia, respectively.
Madison Dunnick is definitely picking up where she left off last game.
Yeah.
My goodness, starting with the Canterbury game is when she really started a hot streak. Stephanie Conrad with a nice left-handed shot. She did a good job of getting that one up on the backboard, Derek.
Yeah, that's right. She's been strong to the hole the last couple of games. We saw her get a little bit soft on the defensive end, but she's definitely been tough all year on the offensive end.
Nice move to the basket there by Paige Patterson, and good cross-court look to her against the 1-3-1. There's Sawyer with the jumper, no good. And Garcia pulls down the rebound, the freshman. Looks like she handles it pretty well.
Yeah, she's an athletic freshman.
Very much so. There's Kelly on the block.
Oh.
Couple of steps, no call, and Strunk pulls down the rebound. She'll head the other way. Concordia in a man-to-man to start this. Nice drive by Strunk, no good. Stephanie Conrad right there. And Sawyer will reset the offense. Good job of pulling it out there by Stephanie. Didn't try to force it back up. That's Dunnick inside. Conrad again with the left hand, blocked by Kelly. And Shania listed at 5'10". She's a strong 5'10", too.
That's right.
Hetler also good size. She's got the ball right now, listed at 5'11". She'll put up the jumper, and that's strong. No good. Nice save by Dunnick. And Strunk the other way, quickly up to Shelton with the jumper. That's a little bit long. And neither team hesitant on putting it up so far this evening.
It's been played at a pretty quick pace so far.
It really has. Kelly finds Garcia, and they'll set up against a man-to-man here from Norwell. And a tough bank shot from Garcia to bring the Cadets within 1. 5.5 to go here in the first quarter. Strunk, nice pass to Conrad, and Hetler's going to get her across both arms. Well, good job of that basket by the sophomore, as an excellent pass to Conrad. Looking to go up with her strong hand that time. And Stephanie's first free throw, nothing but the bottom of the net.
The last time these two teams met, it was a dandy in regional. Conrad actually made the layup, I think. That sealed that one with 30 seconds to go.
That was a 49-48 victory down at Belmont, as Conrad able to knock down both free throws. Yeah, Stephanie had a real good game in that regional competition. Oh, that's going to be a over and back call against Concordia. Another turnover against the Cadets, as that was just too tough a pass to be able to handle for Carissa Garcia. It was right at her feet. And Norwell looking to build on a 3-point lead here early on at Concordia as we tick towards the 5 minute. There's a long shot from Conrad, and she buries the 3. You don't see her take that shot very often, but she looked confident with it.
Yeah.
Garcia into the front court, and there's a kick by Shelton, pleading her case that she got it with her hand, and she might have gotten a finger on it, but it definitely hit leather. Patterson will control it for the Cadets into the front court. Oh, boy. Shelton is so long. There's Kelly from the baseline, no good.
Ooh.
And it'll be Norwell's ball off of Addison Gepford. Gepford has not yet touched the ball in an offensive set. Gepford, a 5'8" senior, the only senior on the floor to start for these Cadets. And Shelton is going to be fouled on the reach in. I think that's going to be the second on Hetler.
Yep.
Second on Concordia as well.
Foul is on number 44, Libby Hetler.
And really, so far, these officials have let both teams play. A lot of run and gun so far. Neither team has had to really suffer through a set. As the inbounds pass stolen by Kelly. Good anticipation, and she puts it in on the other end. Nice play by Shania Kelly. Strunk looks for help.
Nice pass.
Wide open, Mackenzie Sawyer for 3. Assist, Shelton. Boy, good to see Mackenzie get off to a good start. 1 and 2 here early on. Garcia barely got that over Madison Dunnick. And Concordia really having trouble. I think Garcia might have gotten away with dragging her foot there.
Oh.
That's going to be a foul. I think it'll go on Madison Dunnick. It is. It's her first. Kaylee Roller's going to check in for the Knights, replacing Dunnick. Also for Concordia checking in, Brooke Mackey, a 5'10" senior, replaces Hetler. Hetler with 2 fouls. That was the first team foul on Norwell, as Dunnick takes his seat. Madison one of 3 Dunnicks currently in the Norwell basketball program.
Nice block.
That sure was.
And then a foul.
A frustrated Brooke Mackey fouled Shelton after her block. Boy, that was a great block from behind. Nothing but ball. 3rd team foul on Concordia. First on Mackey. Strunk leaves it for Sawyer. Quick pass to Shelton. Shelton into the lane. The jumper, good. That is almost money every time, as Norwell now out to a 9-point lead. We're right behind the scorers bench here at Concordia this evening. Appreciate them letting us set up here and use their wireless network. That's going to be a foul on the Knights. Good drive to the hole by Kelly. It'll go on Kaylee Roller.
Foul is on number 20, Kaylee Roller.
Her first, team second. Kelly, she's got 4 already, right?
She's got 2.
2. Well, now she's got 3. She hits the first one. Courtney Beer will check in for the Knights, replacing Quinn Shelton. Quinn with a good almost 5 minutes for Norwell. 3:12 left here in the first quarter. Kelly good on both free throws. And Norwell's lead down to 7. Strunk still handling it up top. That's Conrad. Last time she was beyond the arc, she buried a 3. That's bad pass picked off by Mackey in the lane. I think Casey thought that McKenzie was going to follow her there. A 3 ball by the freshman Garcia. And the Cadets back to within 4.
Oh.
Jump ball call, or did they call a foul?
No, they called a foul.
Yep. It'll go on Kelly. That'll be her first, team's 4th. And it'll send Strunk to the line. Madison Gunnick checks back in for Mackenzie Sawyer. Well, 16-11 here, 2:34 left in the quarter. First missed free throw by the Knights. And quickly the other way is Garcia. I'll tell you, Garcia is going to be the next great player for Coach Miller. Very athletic, really very confident for a freshman. Handles it well, both hands. She's number 12 out there, calling for the ball as Mackey spins into the lane, and that's going to be a foul.
It's going to be on Roller.
I think it is. That'll be her second.
Yep.
Team's 3rd.
Foul is on number 20, Kaylee Roller.
Kaylee Roller has not been up and down the floor very many times to pick up those 2 fouls. She'll take a seat and be replaced by Quinn Shelton. Boy, Coach Thornton just has a lot of choices on his bench.
Oh, man, these Lady Knights are just so deep.
They really are. Every player's gotten into just about every game so far. There's another steal on the floor, and a jump ball is going to be called, so no turnover on the play.
Jump ball.
It'll remain Concordia's ball.
Possession to Concordia.
1:59 to go. Norwell trying to remain perfect here, and they're trying for the sweep this evening as both the freshman and the JV won. Freshman 32-28, JV in a thriller 38-36. That's going to be a foul on Quinn Shelton as Mackey on the drive. The ball tipped away.
32, Quinn Shelton.
You know, I really think if Quinn had stayed down on that,
yeah,
she might have drawn the charge.
She was in a good position to draw the charge there, but she kind of jumped in instead of getting set and taking the charge.
Yeah. Mackey good on the first one.
Yeah, actually both of the previous games were exciting. The freshmen were down 2 and scored the last 6 points to win that one in a comeback win. That was real close the entire way, and the JV was tight the entire way.
Yeah, I got here just in time to see the final of the JV the last couple of minutes, and it was exciting. Norwell's lead down to 3 here. As Shelton into the lane, nice kick out to Dunnick. Dunnick short on this one. We've almost gotten used to counting that every time she puts it up. That's Mackey looking for Kelly inside. Tough pass, and a good job of breaking it down there by Dunnick for the turnover. Shelton's going to be fouled on the other end by number 23. That's Mackey. Or excuse me, that's Addison Gepford. Gepford, a 5'8" senior.
Conrad played really strong defense on that last possession to force the turnover.
Courtney Beer up top, being guarded by the freshman Garcia. Strunk looking for help. There's Conrad from the free throw line. Good. And Stephanie feeling it from outside. She got 7 already?
Steph has 9 points
9
on 3 of 5 shooting. Oh.
Wow. Tough move inside by Shania Kelly, as she just moved the defender with her hip. Good offensive play.
Yeah, Dunnick significantly smaller.
Yeah. That's Dunnick. Thought about the 3. Nice pass inside to Conrad, the reverse. And that's a big foul on Shania Kelly. As Conrad with a nice up and under move, able to draw the foul. Kelly's going to be replaced here as she's drawn her second. Hannah Knack looking to check in. Knack listed at 6'3". She's a junior. Also in for Concordia, Siler Starks, a 5'9" freshman. She's number 20.
And that's really going to hurt Concordia because Shania Kelly is a huge hustler on the floor.
She is, and very strong, very athletic. Oh, boy. Garcia traveled. A foul's going to be called on Casey Strunk.
Boy, she gets some tough calls.
Yeah, she does.
She just has a knack for getting the... I mean, at Canterbury, it's kind of where I think of. And
right.
Boy, she had 4 tough calls that I could think of.
That's just her first tonight, 5th on the team. As Mackey into the lane, forces it up, no good. Shelton comes out of there with it. It's knocked away by Patterson, and it'll remain Norwell's ball. Beer will inbound for the Knights. Mackenzie Sawyer will bring it up. Coach Miller thought that should go the other way.
Well, we get to hear the vocals of the coach. We're kind of miking up the coaches tonight since we're real close to the court.
Concordia staying in that,
Yep, that's
going to be a foul on Mackey. Is that her second there?
Yeah, that's a careless foul.
Yeah, just didn't really move her feet, and that'll put Norwell in the bonus here with 8.5 seconds left in the first quarter. Lindy Dial's going to check in for
And we'll be in
Madison
the bonus
Dunnick
for all the second period, too.
Yep. Yeah, Norwell's going to have to make free throws.
Well, yeah, they're going to have to take advantage of it.
Yeah, most definitely. And not do that.
And she's going to get another one, as that was in the lane.
Well, they said that Hannah Knack, the 6'3" junior, crossed the line too quickly. So Shelton will get another chance at a first free throw. And misses this one as well. So Norwell, kind of a negative streak from the free throw line at the moment. 2 seconds on the clock. Step back from Garcia, in and out, no good. And the first quarter ends with Norwell leading by 3. We'll take a break and be back after these words from our sponsors.
At First Bank of Bern, you can depend on us for checking accounts that fit your needs. We have free checking with no strings attached. Absolutely free checking with a free Visa debit card, free online banking, even mobile banking. Stop by or call any First Bank of Bern office. We'll help you find a checking account that is perfect for you. First Bank of Bern, employee-owned and conveniently located. Visit us online at firstbankofbern.com. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Yeah, welcome back to Concordia, along with Derek Decker and Noah Tobias. This is Greg Van Meter bringing you the action. Norwell by 3 through 1. Kelly still on the bench for Concordia. Strunk, Shelton, Sawyer, Conrad, and Dunnick out there for the Knights, the starters. Shelton couldn't get that one to go. You don't see her miss that shot too often. Garcia looking for help. That's Patterson. Patterson, who has yet to take a seat, stripped by Strunk. Strunk on the drive. Nice pass underneath to Dunnick. Assist Strunk. As Madison Dunnick did a good job of finding empty space. Coach Dave Miller wants a quick timeout here to open up the second quarter. It's a full timeout. We'll take it along with him and be right back after these words from Indiana Physical Therapy.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
Welcome back to Concordia. Knights scored the first basket here in the second quarter, and Coach Dave Miller almost immediately called a timeout. So we'll see if we see anything different now from the Cadets. Patterson. He's done most of the ball handling and almost stolen away by Shelton. Garcia.
Wow.
Again, Quinn with the hand on the ball. That one's kicked by Dunnick, and Concordia will retain possession here on the near side.
Well, it's just fantastic defense by the Lady Knights. It's just Shelton so long at the top of that 1-3-1, and just gets her hand on so many passes, a ton of deflections.
And really every game except this game, Norwell has had trouble coming out right away at the start of the game, trying to figure out how to play defense against the team. But tonight they have come out so strong. I mean, there's really no flaws in our defense. I mean, except for a couple, as Quinn Shelton will take another foul, I believe.
It's her second.
Well, Knights with a couple players with 2 fouls now. Shania Kelly's going to check back in with 2 fouls as well. Taking a seat is Knack for Concordia. Sawyer back in there for the night, as is Courtney Beer. Quinn Shelton takes a seat. That's Mackey on the jumper. Mackey gets the offensive rebound. A couple extra steps in there.
2 points. Brooke Mackey.
They're going to count the basket, and the foul is going to be on Conrad.
Yep.
That's her first.
Her first.
Now both teams in the bonus here with 6:55 left in the half. Mackey converts the three-point play, and the Cadets within 2. Boy, they've really snuck back into this one. The Knights were up by as many as 9 midway through the first quarter, and it's not like the Norwell's doing anything wrong. Concordia is shooting a very high percentage, and they're doing a good job on the backboards right now, as that foul is going to be called on the freshman Garcia. It'll put Sawyer to the line. And that is why the Knights have only a 2-point lead right now, is they are not hitting their free throws.
3 of 8.
Sawyer 1 out of 2 on the trip. And Concordia can tie it with a 3-pointer. Dunnick now on the top of that 1-3-1 with Shelton on the bench. Good quick move there by Beer. Oh, nice ball movement underneath to Mackey.
2 points, Brooke Mackey.
Starks with the assist. And Concordia as close as they've been in this one. Down just 1. Conrad looking for help, finds Strunk in the lane. Good kick out. Beer thought better of it. Now Sawyer. As Concordia really getting after it defensively. Nice block by Kelly. But Sawyer gets it right back on the steal. Good heads-up defensive play there by Mackenzie Sawyer. Garcia. Boy, she looks like she comes very close to traveling just about every time. Oh, good play there by Courtney Beer to knock that rebound to Conrad. Stephanie wide open from the wing, no good. But look at Madison Dunnick giving up about 4 inches to Skylar Starks.
Foul is on number 20, Solaire Starks.
Solaire Starks.
Solaire.
There we go. I was close. It's a short Y, not a long Y.
Another good thing that Norwell is doing a good job at is on defense. They're moving their feet while the ball is still in the air, and they're just getting to those spots so much quicker. And I mean, it's really going to their benefit.
Lindy Dial checks in for the Knights. Dunnick takes a seat. That's Garcia on the drive, a good drive, but didn't get it up on the backboard. Chased down the rebound as well. That's Mackey on the floor. That'll be a jump ball. Should be Norwell's ball, I think. Nope, Cadets' ball. Concordia very active all over the floor. Norwell had it at the quarter break.
Yeah, they must have been a jump ball in the first quarter.
Yeah, there was.
No,
right,
that's
it was right here. As Kelly's going to draw the foul on Casey Strunk. The official saying that she reached in.
Outside official.
Yeah, I didn't see that. I thought there was contact on the body underneath. In any case, Kaylee Roller's going to check in for Casey. Now, Roller has 2 fouls already as well, so she's going to have to be careful. But she certainly doesn't want to pick up her 3rd here in the first half.
Yeah, this game's been called pretty tight to this point.
It really has.
After letting them play early, they've tightened up significantly.
Roller handling it. Good move to the left side. Beer wide open for 3, a little bit long, and Kelly will pull down the rebound for Concordia. They can tie it up with the 3 ball here. Garcia being guarded by Roller. Mackey looks for help. Open on the right side was Gepfert, no good, but the offensive rebound chased down and put in by Gepfert. It's a 1-point game again. Coach Thornton wants a timeout of the 30-second variety, leading by 1 and with the ball. We'll take it along with him and be right back.
At First Bank of Bern, our personal commitment to the communities we serve is our main goal. It's a time-honored commitment that keeps the financial needs and concerns of our customers our #1 priority. We're owned and staffed by your friends and neighbors. We count it a privilege to be an active part of the communities we call home. Strength, security, tradition, and a century-plus commitment to the generations of the customers and businesses we've so proudly served. First Bank of Bern. Depend on us. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
25-24 Norwell. They've got the ball with Dial, Sawyer, Roller, Beer, and Conrad on the floor. For Concordia, it's Patterson, Garcia, Mackey, Gepfert, and Kelly. Probably about as big a lineup size-wise as they can put out there right now.
Oh, nice move. Oh.
Dial with a really good step through. Halfway down. And Concordia can take a lead here. Garcia loses the basketball. It'll be Norwell's ball on the tie-up. Madison Dunnick will check back in for the Knights, replacing Dial.
It's been a while since Norwell scored here. They've been cold from the field recently.
Yeah, well, they've missed a bunch of free throws, too. Conrad with a strong move to the hole as she blew right by Shania Kelly there.
She's having herself a nice game. She's got 11 points already.
Oh,
that's too easy.
Well, somebody got lost on the defensive end.
There's another timeout.
As
It's another 30.
Mackey makes it a 1-point game again. Yeah, Coach Thornton talking about his defensive alignment. We'll keep it here with 3:41 to go in the half. Norwell leading by a point. I'll let you know that Bluffton Plumbing and Heating and Electric has carrying are the name brand furnaces to warm your home like you deserve. With 24-hour emergency service, Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric can help. And they now offer duct cleaning. Also, Masterson's offers famous make clothing like Palm Beach, Calvin Klein, and Shoes by Johnson, Murphy, Florsheim, and Dockers. Masterson's also has tuxedo rentals. They're located at 127 West Market Street in Bluffton. Norwell with the basketball. They've had plenty of opportunities. It doesn't seem like their lead is just 1 point right now because other than the backboards, and they have given up some offensive boards. In fact, Concordia has probably scored the majority of their points on offensive boards as Dunnick now has missed her last 2 threes. Garcia, nice step through into the lane. Couldn't get it to go. Dunnick the other way as Patterson all over her.
There's another one.
Finally, they call a foul when she didn't touch her. Well, that's, you know, if he wasn't going to call the first 3 times she smacked her, I don't know why he called the 4th one. It'll put Madison Dunnick at the line.
Remember, double bonus now for the Lady Knights.
With 3:10 left in the half, so they need to take advantage of this. As Dunnick can't get it to go.
That was such a flat shot. I mean, there was really no arc in that whatsoever.
Didn't have much of a chance to go in, did it?
Yeah.
Just kind of a ram.
Yeah. Dunnick's second one has a little bit of air, but it doesn't go either. And Concordia with the chance to take a lead here. We tick toward the 3-minute mark. Kelly muscles her way in. That's going to be a foul.
It's going to be on Dunnick, I think.
Reaching in.
Yep.
It is.
Foul is on number 14.
Is that her second?
That is her second.
So Norwell now, several players with 2 fouls. Lindy Dial's going to check back in after the first free throw by Kelly. Concordia's done a great job of hitting their free throws so far.
Yeah, they are 8 of 8. And the Lady Knights are 6 for 13. That's
Kelly,
why it's tied right now.
Kelly will try to give the Cadets their first lead of the ball game, and she does. With an even 3 minutes left here in the first half. Roller, who's in there now for the Knights, handling the basketball. Beer, nice turn around the corner, finds Conrad. Assist Beer. Well, Kelly came over to help on the drive. Wow. Paige Patterson looked like she walked. And Mackey forces her way in, can't get it to go. Sawyer, the other way for the Knights. Good kick out. That's Dial on the drive. Beer able to corral the wild pass. And a little bit of a weave there on the left side now by the Lady Knights. Roller looking for room, and she's going to be fouled by Brooke Mackey.
That's her 3rd foul.
Mackey, the 5'10" senior. She's been out there for a good long while. She didn't start this basketball game, but she came in with a couple minutes left in the first quarter, and she's been out there ever since.
She's got 9 points, too.
Roller breaks the missed free throw string. Norwell, the first team to 30 here. 2:07 left in the half. Norwell trying to corral the 2 and 3 Concordia Cadets. Of course, the Knights 4-0 on the season coming into this one. 1-3-1 back on with Dial on top of the zone. That's Gepfert. Starks, who's back in there for Concordia, number 20, with the basketball in the corner. She'll launch the jumper and hit it. It's a long two. That's Solaire Starks. She's just a freshman. Right now, Coach Miller has 2 freshmen on the floor. You don't see that too often. Beer for 3, no good. And Knack had the rebound. I think that's Norwell's basketball.
Yeah, he said blue.
Yeah, it looked like it was off of Hannah Knack. Knack listed at 6'3". In the corner, that's Sawyer. Sawyer hit the one shot from beyond the arc, but she's only put up a couple of shots tonight. Roller into the lane, kind of a wild drive there by Kaylee. As we tick toward the minute mark, Patterson tries to get it to Knack, throws it away. Dial the other way quickly. She does not have numbers. Good job of waiting for Roller short. And Garcia the other way. Concordia able to retake the lead with any 2 or a 3 here. 31-30 Norwell, and a nice steal by Sawyer. Got to believe that Knights will try to hold it here for one shot. Paige Patterson, just a sophomore, she has been out there the entire time. And you can tell she's a little gassed as their hands on her hips. Dial into the lane. Roller stripped from behind by Patterson.
Travel.
That's going to be a traveling call on Hannah Knack. 26.7 seconds left here in the second quarter. Oh, nice pass. And Conrad with the bounce. Mackenzie Sawyer with the no-look inbounds pass. 18 seconds to go here in the half. 1-3-1 defense from the Knights. Ooh, almost stolen by Dial. Patterson quickly, that's Garcia in the corner. Starks for 3, good. And Solaire Starks ties it up. The shot from Sawyer at the buzzer falls short, and Solaire Starks with 5 big points late in the second quarter ties it up for the Cadets. I'm a little surprised to see that score, Derek.
33 apiece, and at this point it comes down to missed free throws.
Yeah, it really does.
Norwell didn't shoot that well from the field, but 8 for 15 from the line isn't good.
No, it is not. We'll talk about that and more after these words from our sponsors.
The Big Philly Cheesesteak. Every meat lover's dream. With lots of steak smothered in melted cheese, it's easy to see why this classic is the taste that Philly is so proud of. Subway melts loaded up with your favorite fresh fixins and lots of ooey gooey melty cheese. They're the ultimate in flavor. For a limited time only, try the chicken cordon bleu or the chicken marinara melt. It's melted goodness made irresistible. Subway of Bluffton, eat fresh with 2 locations to serve you on North Main and inside Walmart.
At Warren Pharmacy, we offer local delivery, accept hundreds of prescription insurance plans, offer special ordering for hard-to-find items, have home health care and convalescent supplies, stock Nature's Bounty, Windmill, and basic vitamins, and Nature's Sunshine nutritional products, along with many other services provided. Warren Pharmacy, 222 North Wayne Street in Warren. You can reach them toll-free at 800-895-7035. Warren Pharmacy, we're big enough to meet your needs, yet small enough to know your name.
Welcome back to Concordia and your halftime show. Norwell and the Cadets tied at 33 on the strength of Solaire Stark's 3-ball from the left corner to end the first half. And Derek, you said it before we took the break. Story of this one right now is missed opportunities by your Knights, mostly from the free throw line.
Yeah, that's right. They didn't shoot that well in the first half to begin with, but you can't miss 7 free throws and expect to be in the lead against a solid team on the road. We'll start out with Concordia individually. Paige Patterson had 2 points on 1 of 1 shooting. Carissa Garcia, 5 points on 2 of 6 shooting. Hannah Knack had a rebound. Solaire Starks, 5 points on 2 of 3 shooting. Brooke Mackey, 9 points on 3 of 9 shooting and 4 rebounds. Addison Gepford, 2 points, a rebound on 1 of 2 shooting. Shania Kelly, 10 points, 6 rebounds on 2 of 7 shooting and 6 of 6 from the free throw line. And Libby Hetler had a couple of rebounds in that first half. As a team, 33 points, 20 rebounds, 15 of them defensive, 5 offensive. 11 for 29 from the field, that's 38%, and 9 of 9 from the free throw line, a perfect 100%. 2 of 6 from behind the arc, that's 33%, and 8 turnovers for the Concordia Cadets. In the Norwell, in the visitor side, 33 as well, just 10 rebounds. They're getting out rebounded 20 to 10 at the half. 6 assists on 11 baskets. 11 of 31 from the field, that's 35%. 3 of 8 from the three-point line for 38%. And 8 of 15 from the free throw line for 53%. Individually, Mackenzie Sawyer, 6 points, 2 assists on 2 of 5 shooting. Madison Dunnick, 7 points, 3 rebounds on 2 of 5 shooting. Kaylee Roller, 2 points on 2 free throws. Courtney Beer had an assist. Stephanie Conrad, 15 points, 2 rebounds on 6 of 10 shooting. Quinn Shelton, 2 points, an assist, 2 rebounds on 1 of 3 shooting. Casey Strunk, 1 point, 2 assists, a rebound on a free throw. Lindy Dial, 1 rebound in that first half. And that'll do it for your Lady Knights.
Boy, Stephanie Conrad, of course, our New Holland Tri-County Player of the Game on Saturday with a double-double. Stepping up big again here tonight. Kind of an unusual situation for the Knights in that she is dominating the scoring right now for Norwell.
Yeah, that's right. And I failed to mention that they had only 2 turnovers in that first half. And they didn't turn it over in the second quarter.
Yeah,
and at the pace they've been playing, that's really good. They've been doing a way better job than in previous years of taking care of the ball, especially earlier in the year.
Yeah, really, no, at this point, Norwell just not taking advantage of the opportunities that they have.
Yeah, most definitely. They've missed a lot of free throws, and they were in the bonus at the beginning of the second quarter. And I know, just for example, Stephanie Conrad, she missed the front end of a 1-on-1. And number 15 for Concordia, Hannah Knack, she stepped over the line, so Stephanie got another chance.
Yep.
Still didn't make it. And
that was actually Quinn Shelton, I think, on that particular set.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think he might be. I think Greg might be right.
Okay, it was okay.
Stephanie missed 2 earlier, but
yeah,
Quinn missed the front end of a 1-on-1 twice.
Yeah. I mean, that's really tough. Really, for Concordia, I think it's going to be. I think they're going to start to get a little worried with all these free throws. All these fouls is stacking up. I know Brooke Mackey, she has 3, I believe. And then Shania Kelly, she has 2 or 3. And those are really, they're huge players. It's going to be really tough for both Norwell and Concordia because the refs are definitely not holding back this game.
Yeah, it's funny. They started out run and gun in this one, and not a lot of whistles being blown on either side. Then about midway through the first quarter, it's like they all caught a virus and started blowing their whistle constantly. But Norwell, I see the keys to the second half. They've got to do a better job on the backboards, being out-rebounded 20 to 10. And they got to hit shots and take care of their free throws. Because I think they'll continue to get sent to the free throw line just because they're quicker and a little bit more athletic than the Concordia guards.
Yeah, most definitely. And, on Norwell's defense, Quinn Shelton, she plays a huge part in that 1-3-1 when she's up top. As you were saying earlier, Greg, she's just so long. It's hard to get around her and over her. she does a great job of anticipating where that ball is going to go. She's just done a really good job on the defensive side this game.
Yeah, and the key to that 1-3-1, and Concordia's done a good job of breaking it down a couple of times. You've got to stop the ball on the wings, and they've done a good job of getting it done. And that's the weak part of that 1-3-1, really any zone. And Concordia's taken advantage of it, specifically Solaire starts. Well, we've got just a few minutes left before we start our second half here at Concordia. We appreciate you joining us on WellsCountyVoice.com. We'll take a quick break, hear from a couple of sponsors, and be back after these words.
Montpelier Ag LLC is locally owned and operated by Southern Wells grad Bill Bonham. Montpelier Ag LLC offers your hometown advantage by keeping costs down and dealing with someone you know. Located at 240 West Windsor Street in Montpelier, open Monday through Friday from 8 to 5 and Saturday from 8 to noon. Bill invites you over to the store, have a cup of coffee while you're there, and check out the inventory of farm and garden supplies, pond supplies, pet food, and bird seed, and more. Montpelier Ag LLC, proudly supporting high school sports.
Pizza Hut is changing the way you think about pizza with their Flavor of Now menu. With over 2 billion combinations of new ingredients, crusts, and sauces, you can customize your pizza and take it where pizza has never gone before. But don't stress, all the old-time favorites are still available. At Pizza Hut, it's everything you've always loved about pizza and more. Order online now at pizzahut.com or download our mobile app. Pizza Hut Flavor of Now menu at your local Pizza Hut in Bluffton.
Bluffton Roofing Incorporated prides themselves on developing a long-term relationship with their customers, listening to their needs, and suggesting the proper course of action, be it preventative maintenance, repair, or replacement. Bluffton Roofing and owner James Worth are GAF certified and are certified weather stopper roofing contractors. Bluffton Roofing is fully insured, protecting you and your home. Call 824-3564 or 307-6313. Bluffton Roofing Incorporated. Quality first home improvements.
Now we're just about set to start the second half here at Concordia. All tied up at 33. I think it'll be Concordia's ball to start the second half.
That's what I've got.
Strunk, Shelton without her headband. Dunnick, Sawyer, and Conrad out there for the Knights. The starters, Kelly, Mackey, Patterson, Garcia, and Gepford out there for Concordia. Mackey, who did not start this game, starts the second half. And just like that, Concordia pounds it down low to Kelly, and Kelly gives the Cadets a 2-point lead.
Oops.
Shelton zigged instead of zagging, as Strunk expected her to do. And the ball went sailing out of bounds. This 2-point lead is Concordia's largest of the evening. Norwell started out with a 2-0 lead. Got it to as much as 9. And Concordia now up by 4.
Yeah, I have a feeling that one of those 3 remaining timeouts from Coach Thornton is going to be used pretty quickly.
That was Carissa Garcia, the freshman. Sawyer launches a long 3, no good. The rebound on the ground, finally chased down and picked up by Carissa Garcia. Garcia really does a good job of handling the basketball for a freshman. Being hawked by Casey Strunk. Norwell on a man-to-man. Good defense by Dunnick. It'll be Norwell's ball. They say it went off of Garcia.
Wow.
And I'll tell you what, I thought he missed it. I thought Dunnick got her hand on the ball.
Yeah, it looked like it to me. And, you know, the old saying, the first 2 minutes of the second half determines the pace and kind of the setting for the rest of the half. And Concordia's won it to this point. There's a foul. That's going to, yeah, that's going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, he made the wrong signal.
Yeah, a little confusion there as Shania Kelly just blasted Casey Strunk. Foul called on Kelly. That's her third. And Dave Miller really giving it to the official. The official made the right call. He just initially signaled the wrong direction, thinking he was still in the first half. Concordia really playing good defense. You know, they've played good defense all night.
Yeah, they have. Oh.
Dunnick does not draw iron on that short jumper. Patterson the other way. Patterson's not taken a shot yet this evening, I don't believe. He's done a good job of taking care of the basketball pretty much. That's Mackey. Working on Shelton all the way to the rim. Scores with the left hand. And
nice move with the left hand.
Cadet lead. Strunk quickly into the front court all the way and throws it away. She tried to thread needle to Stephanie Conrad, and Garcia was there. Can't get the shot to fall. It'll remain Concordia's ball off of Mackenzie Sawyer. Wow. Kaylee Roller will check in for the Knights, replacing Shelton.
Yeah, the Knights are off to a lackadaisical start here in the second half.
Yeah.
There's
playing a little soft as Patterson throws it away. Boy, she is getting away with murder guarding Casey Strong. Reaches in, no call. Sawyer, a quick three.
Nice
good
rebound
by Conrad.
Yep.
And a traveling call.
Yep.
There'll be a turnover on the Knights. They trail by 6 here. The first 2.5 minutes of this half has certainly gone Concordia's way. Norwell has yet to find the bottom of the basket.
Oops, sorry.
Norwell, you're fine. Norwell back in the 1-3-1 with Dunnick on top now. Shelton on the bench. Gepfert, Patterson to Garcia. Garcia knocked out of her hands by Roller. And Courtney Bear's going to check in for the Knights. Also in for Concordia, 44, Libby Hetler. As Kelly takes a seat. She's got 3 fouls.
The Lady Knights almost look a little gassed at this point. They just kind of look
a little lethargic.
Yeah, one step behind.
Nice play there by Roller on the defensive end. She'll take it right in and score. Boy, great job of avoiding contact there with Carissa Garcia.
Nice touch with the finger roll.
Garcia. That's Patterson. Patterson doing a pretty good job of handling the basketball. Really haven't turned it over that much. Oh, boy, nice rebound by Roller against the much bigger Gepfert. Kaylee will bring it up herself. Sawyer thought about it. Roller will launch the three and hit it. Kaylee Roller draws the Knights to within 1 as they've scored the last 5 points. 4.5 left in this third quarter. That's Knack. And she has struggled handling the basketball so far this evening. Mackey into the lane. Fortunate that pass got through. Well, getting fingers on a lot of basketballs right now. They have definitely picked up the defensive intensity. That'll be Norwell's basketball. Another turnover on the Cadets. It was off of Mackey down there in the corner. Solaire Starks checks back in, the freshman. A very good first half for Coach Miller. Knocking down the last 5 points of the half. Strunk runs away from Patterson. It's off of Starks, I believe. It'll be Norwell's ball.
Yeah, Patterson is getting away with a lot of contact.
Yeah.
I mean, that looked like a push in the back.
Yeah, it did. She's a sophomore, but she plays pretty physically.
Oh, there's Steph.
Conrad able to get the shot up and in, and Norwell retakes the lead. Nice find by Casey Strunk.
17 for Conrad.
Her first 2 points of the second half. Garcia and Patterson playing catch over Strunk. Starks thought about it. Instead tried to force it inside, and Conrad did a good job of moving around. It goes off Knack's foot. Stephanie with good quick feet there to get in front of that pass as Knack takes his seat. Shania Kelly back in there after a short rest.
Quinn Shelton checks in for the Lady Knights. Kaylee Roller takes a seat.
Kaylee with a very effective couple of minutes on the floor there. Oh, nice pass again. Strunk to Conrad. And Norwell has scored the last 9 points in this one. Certainly been a game of runs. 42-39, 3:14 to go in the quarter. Garcia loses it momentarily. Good job of controlling the basketball. And Kelly's going to draw a foul on Conrad.
With Norwell on the offensive side, they're doing a great job penetrating the basketball. And then if they do need that little bit of help, they'll dish it out to Stephanie down low.
Kelly, go ahead. Back to the line. She's been perfect from the line so far this evening.
As has the team. Conrad just with their second foul there. It's the first team foul, the first of the second half.
Each team with 1 so far, as Kelly knocks them both down.
Makes Concordia 11 for 11 from the free throw line.
That's impressive. Norwell, on the other hand, not to 50%, I don't believe. That's going to be a foul. If that's on Shania Kelly, it's 4. That's a big foul.
Yep.
Casey Strunk took it right at her.
That's what you do. That's a great move by Casey Strunk.
Good decision by the senior, as I think Coach Miller's going to have to get her out of the ball game.
Addison Gepford checks in.
Kelly will take a seat with 4 fouls. 2:55 left here in this third quarter. And frankly, the Knights have to take advantage of her presence not being on the floor.
Every time that Norwell has played Concordia, Shania Kelly has really done a great job just going in and making different plays.
Yeah, she really has. She's so strong underneath.
Shelton back at the top of that 1-3-1.
And it makes a difference. Yeah. There's another steal, this time by Strunk. Stolen back. No foul called, and Starks comes out of there. Oh, it's taken away from her by Shelton. Quickly the other way, Courtney Beer lays it in. Good defensive steal there by Quinn. Good job of hustling down the floor by Beer. Patterson, ooh boy, that pass was almost picked off. And Norwell has definitely picked up the intensity here after being down by 6, up by 5. And Gepford gets tied up, forcing a timeout call by Coach Dave Miller. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll take it along with him. The Knights lead by 5.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you? Or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
That'll be Concordia's ball right in front of their bench. It's Gepford, Garcia, Patterson, Knack. Or no, excuse me, that's Knack. And Mackey on the floor for Concordia. They've got a tall lineup as Garcia cans another 3. I'll tell you, she is going to be a great one. And I don't even think she was mentioned in the preseason write-up by the News Sentinel. She wasn't. Of course, being a freshman, you wouldn't expect her to get too much press at this point. As Stephanie Conrad is held by Brooke Mackey.
Foul is on number 21, Brooke Mackey.
That'll be her
fourth.
Wow. Third team foul on the Cadets, so now 4 fouls incurred by 2 players on Concordia, and that's going to be another foul. This one on Paige Patterson, I believe. Yep.
Her second.
Norwell much more aggressive with the basketball after those first 2.5 minutes of the second half, forcing some fouls on the Cadets. Kaylee Roller checks back in for Mackenzie Sawyer. And I got to tell you, you got to give Kaylee Roller credit. She really got the Knights offense going. After they didn't score for almost 3 minutes, Kaylee put 5 on the board in short order. Norwell's lead back up to 4. Patterson knocked away by Shelton. Back into the backcourt. That's Mackey inside the Knack. That's how you beat the trap. Knack's first 2, I believe.
That's right.
6'3" junior puts it in. Now Casey Strunk calling out instructions. Under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Stephanie Conrad launches another 3 and buries it. She's 2 for 2 from beyond the arc tonight.
And she's got, and probably on the season, and she's got 22 points now to her credit.
Wow. What a night for Stephanie Conrad. 37 seconds left. Patterson, who is not going to shoot the basketball, finds Garcia. 29 seconds. Garcia, Patterson. I wouldn't even worry about guarding her, Derek.
Yeah, that's right. They backed off.
Garcia being guarded closely by Roller. In the corner, Mackey, no good. Long rebound to Patterson. Patterson forces it through and draws a foul. We'll see who that's on. It's on Casey Strunk.
It's on number 34, Casey Strunk.
That'll be her third.
Yep.
Just a second on the team here in the second half. Patterson will go to the line to shoot 2. And she buries her first point of the game, I believe.
Yeah, it's 3. She had a basket earlier.
Okay. Strunk replaced by Sawyer in the Norwell lineup with 13.8 on the clock here in the third. Cadets still perfect from the free throw line. Wow. Impressive display of free throw shooting.
That's what'll keep you in the game against a top 5 team.
There's Beer for 3, just off the rim. Rebound by Conrad, and she'll go to the line. Good, strong rebound by Stephanie Conrad as she draws the foul on Garcia.
It's Garcia's second.
5th on the team.
And that's a great job by Stephanie Conrad, just going straight up with it. Don't put the ball down on the ground, just go straight up with it.
You know, if Steph was hitting her free throws,
she'd be pushing 30.
Yeah, she'd be real close.
Her
she
second.
Is
that one's good.
10 for 15 from the free throw line. Whoa.
A wild throw by Garcia. Didn't come anywhere near the basket. That will end the third quarter. The Lady Knights regain the lead. It's 52-48. We'll take a break and be right back after these words.
What do you guys want to eat for supper tonight?
I want Paschetti.
I want Paschetti.
Paschetti's Italian restaurant, where yes, you can get spaghetti and so much more. Subs, sandwiches, burgers, calzones, pizzas, salads, and a whole menu full of Italian cuisine and desserts. Paschetti's restaurant is conveniently located at 229 West Market Street in Bluffton, and they're open for lunch 11 to 4, 7 days a week.
Fine, we'll go to Paschetti's, but I want some garlic knots.
Paschetti's, open Monday through Thursday 11 to 9, Friday and Saturday 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., and Sundays 11 to 8 p.m. Paschetti's Italian Restaurant, 229 West Market Street in Bluffton.
Derek's favorite commercial.
It is.
Favorite place to eat.
Absolutely.
Paschetti's in downtown Bluffton.
They do have good garlic knots.
I've heard that. I have yet to dine in Paschetti's. I don't get to Bluffton too often, to be honest with you.
Yeah. I had the lunch buffet, and it's pretty darn good.
Noah, your take on Paschetti's?
You know, I'm like you, Greg. I've never been there before.
You're going to have to get to Bluffton more often. Norwell will have the ball to start the fourth quarter, leading by 4. Shelton into the lane. The driving shot gets the roll. Boy, that was a tough shot as she released it at the very peak of her jump. Garcia appeared to travel. No call. Patterson off of Strunk's foot. That'll be out of bounds and remain Concordia's ball. Boy, Carissa Garcia, really an impressive freshman.
Kelly's set to check back in, and with 4 fouls.
Yeah, they got to have her out there, and they'll just hope she stays out of foul trouble. Good rebound by Sawyer on the Garcia miss. And McKenzie will set up the offense. She's out there with Strunk, Roller, Conrad, and Shelton. Nice kick. Roller for 3, no good. But Conrad with the offensive rebound. Shelton on the drive will be fouled. That'll be on the floor, I believe. So Norwell will have it out of bounds underneath. Third foul called on Paige Patterson as Kelly checks in for Knack. Well, Shania's going to have to be careful if she wants to stay in this one.
Yeah, you got to think the Lady Knights are going to take it right to her here.
Yeah, they really should. I'd give it to Casey Strunk or Stephanie Conrad and just let them take it right at her. Kelly guarding Conrad one-on-one. Stephanie
there
on
it
the
is.
drive. Yeah, you got to keep feeding that as Kelly's got to stay away from her 5th foul. She just kind of backed off defensively there. And there's another turnover. Patterson and trying to get it over Quinn Shelton. Too high for Gephardt in the corner.
When a really good player has to stay in the game and they've got 4 fouls, it's almost like they're already fouled out.
Right.
Because you can take it to the hole at will, as Patterson is still all over, and that's a charge. I think it was Garcia that set up for that one.
Actually, was it Garcia or Patterson?
It might have been. No, it was either Garcia or Mackey.
Well, that'll be the 4th foul on Casey Strunk either way by Courtney Beer. So a couple of key players now for each team with 4 fouls. Strunk on the bench, Kelly in there.
The way this game has been called is that they're calling fouls on the inside and not calling them on the guards.
Mackey with a miss. Good defense by Shelton to disrupt that shot. Roller quickly the other way. Beer in the corner. Good for 3. Excuse me, that was Mackenzie Sawyer. Big shot from Sawyer at the 6-minute mark.
It's a 7-0 run for the Lady Knights to start this 4th quarter.
That'll be out of bounds off of Conrad. Norwell's lead up to 11. As Madison Dunnick checks back in, Quinn Shelton will take a seat. Kelly in the corner for the Cadets drives and scores. Well, Norwell's defense just got a little out of shape there. Kelly able to find the crease in the defense. Sawyer on the drive. Beer up top. 5.5 minutes left. That's Conrad on the wing. She'll take it against Kelly. Get fouled by Mackey. And Steph will go back to the line.
And she's done. Mackey is fouled out.
Well, Brooke Mackey, 5'10" senior. Good size, but not a lot of mobility. She'll be replaced by Solaire Starks. And I'll tell you, Starks was very effective in her time out there in the first half.
Yeah, I'm surprised she has not seen more floor time tonight.
Yeah, she really hasn't much here in the second half. Conrad able to knock down the first one.
Trying to add to her 26-point total.
Wow.
And again, Stephanie Conrad did a great job there, knowing that both of those bigs were in foul trouble, and she just penetrated right into them as she makes her 2nd free throw.
Yeah, good recognition there by the senior Conrad. Patterson with Dunnick now on the top of that 1-3-1. Oh, tough runner by Garcia. Batted around, saved by Roller. Kelly picks it up, couldn't get it to go. Excuse me, that was Starks. Kelly put it in. Boy, Kelly came awfully close to picking up her 5th foul there as she reached over. Got the benefit of the call. Beer. Sawyer thought about the 3. Oh, good job of putting it down on the drive. Kelly kicks it out of bounds, and it'll remain Norwell's ball. Quinn Shelton checks back in. The Roller takes a seat. 4:45 left in this one.
Roller kind of got the ball rolling here in the second half for the Lady Knights.
She really did. Big spark. Tough pass from Dunnick. That's going to be a foul on Mackenzie Sawyer. It'll be the 4th team foul.
Foul is on number 12, Mackenzie Sawyer.
And Mackenzie's first. So, and Madison was looking for a play that wasn't there on that particular set. Causing the Knights turnover.
Just tried to force things a little bit too much.
Yeah. Boy, Gephardt having a hard time. Gets out of the trap, loses it momentarily. Starks for no good. Boy, that was halfway down. Shelton will come out of there with it, pushing it up. Underneath, nice pass to Conrad. Conrad gets the left-hander to go. Stephanie Conrad having her biggest game as a Norwell Knight. I know she hasn't had 28 points before. Patterson. And a very light foul is going to be called on Mackenzie Sawyer. That's her second.
And that foul is not been called. They've been calling it inside when the shot's taken, but when they're out on the guards, they're letting them put their hands on for the most part tonight.
They really have. Garcia looking for Kelly. She's on the left side with the jumper. Good. And Coach Dave Miller will take a timeout. That cut Norwell's lead to 9. 3:50 to go here in the 4th quarter. It's a full timeout. We'll take it and be right back after these words from Dewey Soft Water.
For over 30 years, Dewey Soft Water and Appliance, located at 231 North Wayne Street in Warren, has been selling and servicing appliances for your home. They feature Maytag appliances, Pentair water softeners, and Aquaflow reverse osmosis systems to make your home's water clearly better. And when you purchase from Dewey's, the experienced professionals will deliver and install it properly and test it in your home so you can have peace of mind. They also have salt and bottled water delivery service available. Dewey Soft Water and Appliance. Call 1-800-356-4440. That's 800-356-4440. Dewey Soft Water reminds you, if troubled, try prayer.
Three minutes and 50 seconds left in this one. Very strong 4th quarter right now by the Knights.
Yeah, Concordia's got 2 timeouts just down the stretch. Norwell's got 3. The Lady Knights can hang on to the ball and not turn the ball over. They're going to probably come out of here with a win.
Trying for the sweep on the evening. Both the freshman and the JV won earlier. And there's almost a turnover by Shelton. Sawyer in the lane, gets her own rebound. And Coach Thornton wants the Knights to reset. Beer, good job of handling the basketball. Now Sawyer. Shelton with a 3, no good. Conrad,
nice rebound.
Great hustle as she just beat Shania Kelly to that basketball. Concordia will get it back, but Stephanie really playing well here this evening. She's just quick.
Very tough inside, very physical.
Yep. She's not real broad, but she is physically strong.
That's a big shot by Solaire Starks. That cuts it to a 6-point game.
2 possessions, 63-57. Under 3 minutes to go in this one. Sawyer. And I'll tell you what, Solaire Starks has hit big shots for this Concordia team tonight. She scored the last 5 points of the first half. Backdoor pass to Shelton.
Wild shot.
Yeah. She needed to put that ball on the floor one time. Kelly pulls her way inside, can't get it to go. Kind of a wild shot there by Kelly. And Coach Thornton
Good timeout.
will use one of his 3 timeouts. Yep. Knight's a little bit out of sorts there. 2:23 left in this one. Norwell by 6. We'll take a break and be right back.
Stuck in a state of falling behind, struggling to keep up with your kids, your finances, your insurance, your life? Then let me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton, help you simplify and get to a better state. Because with me handling your auto, home, and life insurance, you'll have more time to handle everything else. More money too, because adding State Farm policies can earn discounts that could add up to 40% and actually help you get ahead. Call me, Kevin Beatty in Bluffton, today and get to a better state with State Farm. 824-1928.
This ball game was tied at 33 at the half. Concordia jumped out in that second half to as big as a 6-point lead. Norwell battled back. They were up by, 3 at the end of the third quarter?
At 4.
4, and now lead by 6 with 2:23 to go. Casey Strunk back in there with 4 fouls. For Concordia, Shania Kelly also on the floor with 4 fouls. Mackey already fouled out for the Cadets. Strunk doing a good job of avoiding the trap. In and out of the defense. That's Courtney Beer across the lane to Shelton.
In the final 2 minutes here, this game may come down to free throws. So the Lady Knight, there's a foul, and they're going to send him to Casey Strunk to the line.
Yep, it will be a 1+ bonus situation. Just the 7th team foul, or was that the 8th on the Cadets?
That's the 8th. That is the 8th.
Yeah, second on Gepfert. And again, the Knights not able to hit the front end of a 1-and-1. They've missed at least 4 tonight. That ball's batted out of bounds. It'll be Norwell's basketball. Long 3 ball there by Starks. She and Carissa Garcia have done a very good job of shooting from beyond the arc tonight for Concordia. Beer in the backcourt, and a pushing foul is going to be called
on Solaire Starks, and that's going to be her second. That'll send the Lady Knights to the line for 1 and bonus again. Casey Strunk again.
9th team foul on Concordia. Norwell with 5 team fouls here in the second half. 1:45 on the clock. Casey gets this one to go. That's a big free throw.
Keep in mind, Casey Strunk's playing with 4 fouls.
Yes. Kaylee Roller's going to check back in for the Knights, replacing Courtney Beer. Well, Strunk not able. I thought that was halfway down. Well, it does help in that it's now a 3-possession ball game. Starks in the corner. They need to keep a hand in her face. Garcia. Patterson. Garcia launches an odd-looking 3 as it's batted around inside. Looked like a ping pong ball in there. Finally tied up by Kelly and Conrad. It'll be Norwell's ball. 1:25 left. Concordia in full court pressure mode here. Casey Strunk got behind the defense. Good pass from Sawyer, and Strunk lays it in.
Yeah, that's a huge basket there.
Good recognition of what Concordia was doing there. Starks for 3, no good. And it's batted out of bounds by Strunk. It'll remain Concordia's ball.
Yeah, and you got to think if the Lady Knights get it back here, you don't need to score.
No. Up by 9 with 1:09 left. Garcia, nice block by Shelton. Kelly comes up with it though and scores. Sawyer taking it out of bounds. That's Roller in the corner. being guarded by Stark. Kaylee with the left hand, nice pass to Sawyer. Conrad, good job of recognizing she did not need
That's
to
it.
shoot.
That's Shania Kelly is done.
Yeah, and kind of a silly foul there as she reached in on Conrad, trying to create the turnover. She will take a seat and be replaced by Libby Hetler, the 5'11 sophomore.
Really tough game played by Kelly tonight.
Yeah. She had statistically a good game, even though she was not on the floor for a couple of big chunks of time with foul trouble.
Jeez. Yeah, this is getting ridiculous now with the number of free throws that's missed. This game should not be close.
No. 7-point game should be at least 17.
Now Steph gets 30.
Big game for her. She has played very well outside of missing the free throws. Starks looks for help as we're tick under 35 seconds. That's Starks in the corner, no good. And Strunk pulls down the rebound.
Yeah, that might do it.
Into the front court, being chased by Patterson. That's Roller. And she's going to be fouled by Garcia. Oh, they call it on Patterson. Well, that could have gone either way.
It's her fourth.
Patterson has not sat down all night. I'm impressed with her stamina. She hasn't done
more missed free throws
much in the scoring column, but she's taking care of the ball quite a bit tonight for the Cadets. 19.2 left on the clock. Roller's second one good. That's Garcia the other way, and I'll tell you, I don't think Garcia sat down tonight either, as far as that goes. That's a long three by Gepfert, no good. The rebound batted back inbounds. Good hustle by Gepfert. Strunk will head the other way, and she'll lay it in as the buzzer sounds. They count it. Norwell will come out of Concordia with a hard-fought 70-59 win. We'll take a break, do some figuring, and come back with your post-game show after these words from our sponsors.
Hyundai Motors is celebrating 40 years of serving Wells County and the surrounding area with an outstanding selection of low-mileage cars, trucks, and SUVs that are in fantastic condition. And their ASE certified technicians in the service department offer oil changes, brakes, AC tune-ups, as well as a full line of replacement parts and tires, and are the best in customer satisfaction. Visit HyundaiMotors.com to browse their inventory of new and used vehicles. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric strives to be your total service provider. Their licensed technicians can handle all of your electrical, plumbing, heating, and cooling needs, and now offers duct cleaning. No job is too small or too large for their service professionals. From electrical repairs, water heater replacements, sewer and drain cleaning, well repair, and remodel jobs. Bluffton Plumbing, Heating, and Electric, located behind Lowe's on Commerce Drive in Bluffton, 888-824-3332. That's 824-3332.
Yeah, welcome back to Concordia and your post-game show. The Knights come away with a 70-59 win. For some reason I wrote down 58, and I knew it didn't look right. Norwell did a good job of weathering some adversity, as they were down by as many as 6 early in the second half. Kaylee Roller, we'll talk about stats here in a second, but she was the spark plug for the Knights tonight in that second half.
Yeah, that's right. She really got the ball rolling in the second half, kind of got the Lady Knights fired up, and as soon as she got those 5 points, the defensive intensity turned up, and the Lady Knights started to run away from there.
Yeah, they went on an 11-point run there about 3 minutes into the second half after falling behind and did a good job of really sticking with it. It did help that Shania Kelly got in a little bit of foul trouble late, although she wasn't on the bench for that long.
Yeah, that's right. But when she was in foul trouble, Steph a couple of times took it right to the hole, and she just kind of stepped out of the way. Kelly had played a fantastic game, very physical inside. She's going to be a good player, and she's going to be a lot to handle in the SAC.
Yes, she is. Well, what do you got there for statistics, young man?
Well, for Concordia, 59 points and 30 rebounds. 21 of 57 shooting, that's 37%. 4 of 16 from the three-point line, that's 25%. And 13 of 13 from the free throw line for a perfect 100%. They turned it over 17 times and had 2 team blocks. Individually, Paige Patterson had 4 points, an assist, 2 rebounds on 1 of 2 shooting. Carissa Garcia, 10 points, an assist, 4 rebounds on 4 of 13 shooting. Hannah Knack, 2 points, a rebound on 1 of 1 shooting. Solaire Starks, 8 points, 4 rebounds, 3 of 9 shooting. Brooke Mackey, 11 points, an assist, 4 rebounds on 4 of 13 shooting. Addison Gepfert, 2 points, a rebound on 1 of 3 shooting. Shania Kelly, 22 points, 12 rebounds on 7 of 15 shooting. And Libby Hetler had 2 rebounds and 0 of 1 shooting. For the Lady Knights, the victors in this one, a 70-point total. They had assists on 10 of their 23 baskets. 20 total rebounds, 18 of 30 from the free throw line. That ends up being 60%. They turned it over 8 times and were 6 of 17 for 35% from the three-point line. Individually, Mackenzie Sawyer had 9 points, 2 assists, 4 rebounds on 3 of 9 shooting. Madison Dunnick, 7 points, 3 rebounds on 2 of 6 shooting. Kaylee Roller, 8 points, a rebound on 2 of 6 shooting. Courtney Beer, 2 points, 2 assists, a rebound on 1 of 4 shooting. Stephanie Conrad, 30 points, 5 rebounds, 11 of 17 shooting. Quinn Shelton, just 4 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, 2 of 6 shooting. Casey Strunk, 10 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds on 2 of 6 shooting. Lindy Dial had a little bit of time, got a rebound in there and missed a shot. Norwell wins this one 70-59 on the road at a solid Concordia team. They were more solid than I thought they were coming in at 2-3, but impressed me more than I thought.
Well, for as young as they are, I thought they really got after it, which you would expect of a Dave Miller coach team.
Right.
But they hung in there, hit some big shots. Solaire Starks was huge at several moments.
Right.
For the you want to?
Yeah. Yep.
All right. We're going to have Coach Thornton on here in just a second, but Solaire Starks really did a great job of hitting some huge shots for the Cadets. And, of course, we expected what we saw out of Shania Kelly tonight. And, Coach Thornton, thanks so much for joining us here in the press row, be it as it may.
Hey, you're inside the cage.
Inside the cage with wireless. How about that?
How did that happen?
Well, they've got a new wireless connection here at Concordia, and it kept up. We probably had a few stutters over the course of the evening, but not too bad. So our worldwide audience hopefully was able to enjoy your Knights going to 5-0 on the season.
Yeah, I think we all did. You know, there were some things that we had to gut some things out tonight, and that's good for us to go through. This is never an easy game. Mm-hmm. They've got some really good young players on this team.
Really
They're going to continue to get better. And, foul trouble made a difference in the first half. Missed some free throws. Didn't rebound well at all. In the first half, we did not rebound well at all. We just had kids who just weren't as active as they needed to be. And part of that's fouls, part of it's not. My halftime speech really worked well. Came out and got in a hole, which
six.
You go back over things and thought, you know what, boy, it's not about me as a coach right there. It's about just turning it over to an experienced group and saying, let's get stops first of all, and let's get better possessions offensively and kind of understand what foul situation they were in. We tried to get Steph that ball where she's coming up in that high post area at the top of the key, and that play that we run for her quite a bit. We ran it more tonight for her just to try to get her guarding it, running kind of downhill and knowing that they were in some foul trouble there, and Steph was able to really use that to get some easy baskets, and she played so well, hit a couple threes, just really played well. But our kids, when they got down 6, I think it was, there in the third, we really, really played well from that point on in the game, and that's what you hope to see with this group.
Well, and we talked about it a couple of times, but Kaylee Roller hit 5 points there to start that 11-point run that took you from 6 down to 5 up, which was a big momentum shift in this one. But so, big moments there from Kaylee after being in foul trouble in the first half. Stephanie really impressed me tonight. She's made a couple of adjustments and a couple of changes that you like to see out of a senior, especially with her left hand.
Right.
Getting it up higher on the glass, a little bit stronger with that hand.
Yes.
And really, I thought, great footwork tonight around a very good player in Shania Kelly.
Kelly is a load down there, and
Absolutely.
She's such a physical presence, and she's got length. And so if you don't go, part of her footwork is her last step with her right foot is into that defensive player, and then she gets that ball high with her left. If she doesn't do that little step into the player to create that contact initially, Kelly uses that length, and Steph's probably getting it shoved right back down at her. But that's hard to teach. That's really Steph just becoming better and stronger. Steph's hard to guard.
Yeah, she really is.
She really is, and our team just really came together. That's the maturity that you want to see in that situation, and knowing who needs to get the ball, what type of shot we need to have, and then going down to the other end and getting some stops.
Right, and I thought the girls really responded well tonight to some adversity that they really hadn't seen much of so far in this young season to this point.
Right, and it's not going to be easy. We're in a stretch here where these are tournament games. Concordia, Warsaw next Tuesday, Huntington North, who's undefeated.
Yep.
Our schedule is. It's not going to be easy.
and
you know what?
Then you got Columbia City.
All right, and we're going to be in this situation again.
Yeah.
And I told them in the locker room, when you're in this situation, on the road, down 6, foul trouble, there's no panic. And this group should never do that against whoever they're playing or the situation. And they just decided that they were going to get it done. I mean, honestly, that's the type of kids we have. I'm really proud of them.
Yeah, and you should be, Coach. Thanks so much for joining us here in the post-game show. We appreciate it. Have a great Thanksgiving.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving to you guys. Appreciate you guys being here and just for doing this. You guys do a fantastic job. It's always great to have you here.
Well, we appreciate the kudos.
And especially, and it's better when the coach comes up.
It is nice when the coach comes up and talks to us.
I told Jason as soon as I walked out, I said, I got to get to the voice right now before anything happens. So,
we appreciate it, Coach.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Take care. All right. Well, Noah, as Coach alluded to, the schedule not getting any easier for the Knights as they head up to a very strong Warsaw team, a 4A team, next Tuesday. Huntington North, Columbia City, Homestead, Fort Wayne South, Carroll, Leo. The list goes on and on.
I mean, it's unbelievable. I mean, like we've said the past couple of years, we definitely have one of the toughest schedules in at least the state of Indiana. I mean, maybe the northern part or maybe just the entire state. I mean, really, Coach Thornton does a great job planning out the schedule. Also with athletic director Eric Morgan, and they just make this team so much better. And they start the schedule out so physical, it makes the end of the season that much better for us to watch and for them to play because they already know the harder things to do by the end of the year.
Yeah, and they proved some of that resiliency tonight. Well, we've got one more task ahead of us. That's naming a player of the game, sponsored by New Holland Tri-County. Who's your person there, Noah?
Before you go, Noah, I'm almost guaranteeing you're going to be perfect. You're still going to be perfect.
I think he is.
I would hope I put good money on it. Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, second week in a row, Stephanie Conrad.
Yep.
It's unbelievable how much she's improved this year, and every year she does improve. But like Greg, like you were saying, with her left hand, she's really gotten a lot stronger. And
yep.
She just seems so much more confident going to that left side. And being a big and being comfortable going with both sides, it means so much because there's so many more opportunities that you can take when you're comfortable with both hands. So Stephanie Conrad, she did a great job tonight.
She did. 30 points even for Stephanie. I know that's her career high.
Yeah.
And, Derek, I don't suppose you're going to argue with Noah on that.
30 points, 5 rebounds, 11 of 17 from the field, and 6 of 10 shooting from the free throw line.
That's a great ball game for young Miss Conrad. The senior is, for the second game in a row, our player of the game. Of course, the player of the game is sponsored by New Holland Tri-County. And I know New Holland Tri-County right now has got a deal going on Rustler machines, Rustler utility vehicles. They combine rugged construction and gritty performance with comfort. Numerous options to choose from. You can visit New Holland Tri-County on Highway 1 South in Bluffton for the Rustler utility vehicle. Your player of the game again this evening is Stephanie Conrad.
Yep, and kudos to Kaylee Roller coming out in the second half. Really getting the ball rolling for the Lady Knights to start the second half, kind of being the spark off the bench, and that's something, and it's somebody different every game. So good thing for Kaylee Roller, and hopefully she can keep that going as the Knights have a week to prepare for Warsaw.
And we all have a week to enjoy Thanksgiving. So, fellas, I want to wish you and your families a great Thanksgiving holiday. Hope it's blessed and safe and wonderful and all those good adjectives. And thanks for being here tonight. We'll be back. I guess I'll see you again for Thanksgiving.
Tomorrow
night. Same place, same bat channel as the boys open up their season against the boys from Concordia. And I'll wish you a happy Thanksgiving again tomorrow as well.
Well, that's just really good.
You get two. Special. That's 2 for 1.
It is. It's a good deal. All right. Once again, your final: Norwell 70, Concordia 59. The Knights move to 5-0. Concordia drops to 2-4 on the young season. For Derek Decker and Noah Tobias, this is Greg Van Meter saying so long, everybody. Have a great evening.
We hope you enjoyed this high school sports broadcast on the Voice Sports Network. Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel.
The preceding production is property of Voice Enterprises, and all rights are reserved worldwide. Thank you for listening to this production of Voice Enterprises, taking media in a new direction.